Going live. Going live. I think we're live. I think we're live. We're live. We are live. This is awesome. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Roundtable, the stream team. This is where we talk to amazing content creators and their journeys where they are today. Well, today we're doing a little bit something different. Well, a couple of different things. One, you can see all three of us. We're trying a different way of kind of different doing the stuff. And we're using Zoom. Not gonna lie. And we're also, this is the stuck inside edition, because everyone is just stuck inside, can't leave our houses. So just wanted to talk to everybody and see how everybody has been doing and enjoying their quarantine, and talk to, see how everything's been. And then starting next week, we already have some guests lined up to come back, and I finally have my internet connection fixed. So hopefully, with some luck, we don't have any kickoffs or anything like that. So anyway, we have L and MJ here. So MJ, why don't you tell us first? What's going on, what's new?
Nothing much, just school. My sleep schedule's messed up because I've been playing too many games. I've been streaming a little bit. Haven't really left the house too much, but just been playing everything new. Doom, Final Fantasy, MLB. Went back and beat Far Cry New Dawn. Picked up a couple games on the Xbox sale. And yeah.
Nice. And Miss L, how about yourself?
Pretty good. Been working from home, and
You kind of went quiet a little bit there.
Pull your mic down.
bring the mic closer to me.
Is it connected to your other mic, L?
No,
On your headset?
does it sound better now?
Try pulling your headset one down.
That's not the one I want, though.
There it is.
Yeah, but that's not the one I wanted.
Oh, see? We're always having technical difficulties.
It's not that bad.
Nah, this is good.
Like super easy. Like, watch this.
Bang.
Bam.
Boom.
Now
There it
it's
is.
on the Yeti,
Oh,
right?
hot fire. That's good.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so just working, which we're still having our sprints and everything because I work at a company where everybody can work remotely with no problem, and kids are out, so that's awesome. And just trying to limit how much I go out.
Yeah, it's same deal with me. I mean, I've been limiting going out, as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
But work is still, they still want us to work daily
Mm-hmm.
in the
Yeah.
office, which
In the office?
in the office, which is kind of a little weird, but
Right.
they the niceness about it is that, like, a lot of the management staff kind of was like, yeah, let's make a rotation schedule, so we have people going in for a week and then out for a week, in for a week, out for a week. But being I'm part of IT and I'm the only IT guy for the site, they kind of want me to be there like every week. So I'm like, listen, that doesn't work for me. So what can we do to make that better? And we're actually doing, like, me in for a couple of days, out for a couple of days, in for a couple of days, out for a couple of days. So it kind of works out that I'm, like, on this, like, weird rotation. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the office for a day or two, out for a day or two. So
That's cool
yeah.
that they allow you to do that.
Yeah,
I took last Friday off because I had been going since before this all started,
Mhm.
and because I was actually sick right before everybody was like, "Oh my God, we need to be,
Mhm.
aware of all this." So I was at home before that working, and then they let the kids out, and I just needed a break. Like,
yeah.
it was too much. I'm here by myself. I don't have any family here and stuff. So I was just like, all right, I need a day break where I can sleep.
Yeah. I got a sinus infection right before this all started.
Yeah. So we both had it, right?
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah. I was just like, this is horrible. And then, like, I called to make a doctor's appointment, and the doctors wouldn't even let me go into the office.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, you, sir, can talk to me over the phone and we can figure out what we can do.
Okay.
And they ended up sending me some stuff, so some meds, and I was lucky. But I'm just like,
Yeah, because it started hitting you guys up there quicker or sooner than anybody else. So
it's still pretty bad over here.
Oh yeah, I know.
We're required because of us working in construction. Like some people have to be working like on top of other people. We have
Uh-huh.
to have full face shields with our masks on underneath and glasses. So it's like this is insane, but
Right.
it's like if it's for our benefit. So it's been good.
Yeah.
So MJ, what about you? Have you been having to deal with the same stuff that we have?
Yeah, it's pretty much been staying at home. Haven't really been going out. Been streaming with somebody who's typing in the chat right now. Psycho, Static.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been playing some Monopoly and some Uno with him and a couple other people. A little bit of Far Cry, and yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Uh, I've been I've been. It's actually weird because we've been like the travel because my travel's it's an hour and a half travel from me to go to the office to and from. So now if I have to go to and from the office, it's 45 minutes because there's no traffic on the road. So I'm like literally like flying going 70 and 80, and so I'm getting all that time back, and then I'm getting the time that I don't have to travel. So it's like I can stay up a little later, so I can stream a little later, and then like I could start streaming a little earlier because
Hmm.
I'm home a little earlier. Have like so it's like it's been nice. I can kind of like finesse it a little bit, so it works out really well. Have you guys been like doing stuff like that, staying up too late, gaming?
No.
Not too much because I have to do other stuff. So like
Yeah,
it's a little harder for me.
Sleep
yeah,
schedule is
yeah.
so messed up.
Someone's got to be the responsible one. What about is the little puppy jumping at you?
Well, no, he's fine now. He's not a puppy, but he's small. Everyone thinks he's a puppy. Everyone in an apartment building is like, "Oh my god, look at that puppy!" I'm like, "He's 7."
he's, he's there.
Right? Like he's not young, but he's still, very active and everything. My girl dog, who's I guess 11 now, she's an asshole.
There's always
Yeah.
one animal that you have that's always that way.
Right? Yeah. She like bit the crap out of me over the weekend, not this weekend, but last weekend because I needed a groomer, and like I actually give her a tranquilizer, okay,
Oh wow.
to groom her, and she still bit the crap out of me. So.
Wow. One of our guinea pigs is actually she actually got sick with pneumonia, and it's like one of those things that like, oh, this stuff can only happen to us. Thankfully, like we were giving her meds and she's feeling better and stuff. And when we give her meds
Hmm.
now she doesn't want any part of it. Like she's bitten my
Yeah.
arm. Like
Yeah.
I got a couple scratches and stuff on my arm and stuff like that. But it's like she's really really good, and I love her to death. But like, oh man, I'm like I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to make you a better pig.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. Like I'm gonna shake you so you know I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what games have you been playing?
So Call of Duty. I've been playing Warzone and the regular multiplayer. I finished Wolfenstein Youngblood because I only had the last part to finish, and we hadn't done it in forever. I also started playing A Way Out with my dad because he's in California and
Nice.
was just looking for something to play together. And then we've been playing Sea of Thieves, a lot of Sea of Thieves, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny that you said that you're like playing with your dad. Do you remember when we had Mad Queen on and she was talking
Uh-huh.
about how City of Heroes came back?
Yeah.
I ended up catching one of her streams with her playing with her dad.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is the funniest thing I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Because she was like, "Well, Dad, I'm gonna play as this character." No, you shouldn't. You're horrible at that. You should play with this one. Like
That's
you know,
funny.
it was like, thanks, Dad, thanks. I appreciate it.
No,
Made me
mine
laugh.
would be like my dad like does not get how he's supposed to be moving, or he plays and he wants to play, but I swear he like loses all common sense when he starts to play. Like he doesn't get where he's supposed to go. I don't know.
What's that game? Made of Medine, something
And
like
Madonna.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, I played through that. It was pretty good.
it's pretty.
What is it called?
Man of Madon. It's just like a Until Dawn.
Okay.
It's pretty
Yeah,
fun.
there's not really much combat or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
all dialogue, right?
Yep.
So that's something else if you wanted to play with them. I think you both have to have your own individualized copies, though.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. So what did you guys think of Warzone?
Go ahead.
What?
Oh, I thought that MJ was gonna go.
Oh yeah, MJ, did you play Warzone?
Yes, I have.
What's your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I enjoy it. I've been decent at it. I mean, I was playing solos 2 days ago at like 1 in the morning, and I dropped 13 kills and came in third.
Okay.
So, I mean, I was doing pretty good then. And then I've been playing a couple games with Psycho in the chat.
Yeah.
We've been doing pretty good. Well, I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, it's free. I mean, if people see Call of Duty, they don't want to pay $60 for it.
Right.
They
So
probably
Warzone is totally free?
Yeah, Warzone's free.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got the dog, so you can sick your dog on people as your finishing move.
Oh man.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. It was funny though because when we were playing, someone did it to Lady, and she like very loudly screamed out. You know, as soon as the dog came upon him, because he just like runs up on you and attacks you. But yeah, so I can't wait to do that to somebody.
Excuse me.
What about you?
I haven't played Warzone. I've been watching a lot of people stream it and a lot of people play it, and it for me, I feel like it's too fast paced.
Oh my god, you're
Like,
crazy.
I don't know what.
Right? Play Apex.
Apex is fast paced.
Well,
because this is slow compared to
Yeah.
Apex.
Really. See, I guess it's because I'm kind of more used to slower paced games now.
Mhm.
That like when I was playing Titanfall, I loved Titanfall when you got when you're playing, you got into your mech, you could blow stuff up, but like once you were like free running and you were in your like person state, it was too much. It was just like I'm like I can't do this anymore. People are running past me and knifing me in the back.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, no. You gotta just get in there and like move, and then like Apex will be slow. Like it won't be that fast. Like I don't know.
I have to start playing some BRs, I guess, because I don't normally play BRs, but like I tried like I think the last BR that I tried was Fortnite, and
that was like
that
shit.
was for yes. I actually I did get into a BR and I can't really discuss it. This game Scavengers. I ended up playing that, but I'm under NDA for that. That was interesting. That was actually I think going to be a very very good BR once it's fully evolved and completed. So that's something that I would say definitely people should keep an eye out for. Scavengers. That was pretty good. So, but yeah. So what other games are you playing, MJ? You said you just playing Uno and stuff like that, Monopoly.
I beat Doom.
Yeah.
A little bit of MLB. I got Final Fantasy VII, the remake.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think what else.
What did you say your gripe was before about Final Fantasy VII?
What?
What did you say your gripe was?
Oh, I couldn't find the physical copy anywhere.
You wanted the physical copy, and it was because the difference is what?
Because it takes up more storage if you get a digital. Digital is like 90 gigs, and then I think physical was like 70.
Like, does anyone else find that kind of weird?
I mean, he doesn't have you don't have a external?
They're all hooked up to my Xbox.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on PlayStation, that's gonna suck downloading too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what is it? Don't they like data cap or something?
Well, they throttled, I guess, the
throttle the downloads.
Yeah.
Because I still have the 500 gigabyte. That's why. So I mean, it only gets.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why would you do that?
He probably has to. I mean, unless he like buys the big bundle, right?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying why would PlayStation feel the need to throttle?
Because their crap will probably break if it didn't. Like they would probably have like way more issues. Like that's the only reason why they would do that. Like there's no other reason. You know, and I know, IT wise, there's no other reason for them to throttle unless they anticipated some issues.
The cables burn up. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they probably have to throttle. Like, have you guys? That was the other thing. Have you guys noticed your home areas? Have they been throttling you guys at your home?
Not that I've know. Well, I don't know what it is, but lately we've been getting kicked off the internet more often. But I think that's just because so many people are on it, and I'm in an apartment building, you know, so you have like way
Okay.
more people like on it. So
Yeah, it was actually really interesting because, well, the reason why we haven't had a show for so long is because my internet has gone to poop. Literally, has gone to poop, and I finally, when this whole fiasco happened with the quarantine, I ended up getting on the phone with my internet service provider, and I said, "Hey, you guys, listen, we need to, we got to fix this. This is going on too long." And the end result was that these guys said, "All right, fine, we'll come out and we'll take a look at it." And it was like 2 weeks until they can come out. I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" So 2 weeks, they finally come out. When the guy comes here, it's not even a regular service provider directly from the company. It was like a contractor. So they had to like contract a guy to come to your house. And then when the guy came here, he goes, uh, "We're not allowed to come into your home. We could only do things outside your house." And I was like, "Okay, that's perfectly fine. My parents don't want you in my house anyway." But the guy ended up rerunning the line on the outside and everything was fine after that. But thankfully, but there's, I've noticed that everything has been good here as a whole. Um, but other neighbors around the area have been saying that they feel like it's been getting slow. So I think that people are getting a little throttled, like where people are living because of this whole situation being stuck inside. So so have you guys been increasing your stream times a little bit, or Ella, are you muted?
Yes, I was. But
Sorry.
for me, I I usually stream around the same time because I try to give myself time after I get done working to kind of like decompress and everything since you know, you don't get that drive home and stuff like that, that time to decompress from work. So I usually stream at the same time and for 2 hours. So I usually go from like 8 to 10,
Mm-hmm.
7 to 10, something like that, which is
Mm-hmm.
like what I was normally doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I never see MJ on.
I never see MJ on either. He's saying I'm streaming again, and I'm
A
home and
little
I'm
bit, a
streaming. I
little,
don't see
a
it.
little. Usually it's at nighttime, from like 9 o'clock until usually midnight.
Oh yeah,
Usually
That's
it's at
late.
night.
right.
That's the
We're not
late
gonna see
hours.
you.
No, we're in bed by then. No, I'm kidding. So how's it been for you since you've been home with the whole college situation? Since it's been like,
It's
is
it
it
kind of
weird?
sucks.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like having to teach myself statistics, which kind of makes things pretty hard. And then also I kind of have to teach myself Unity.
Well, that's kind of
Uh,
cool, but like,
yeah, but it's hard. It's like my first time programming with Unity too.
mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I'm supposed to have like a teacher there since the classroom's only like 12 people, and he's supposed to help us if we're confused, and we don't have that. So I have to like create this ball game and then submit it by May 1st. So I'm like halfway done, but I don't know. Unity's it's kind of hard to learn by yourself, personally.
Yeah, I could imagine.
I, a lot of the game developers, when we see them at PAX, they ended up saying that that's what almost all their games are in is Unity now.
Yeah, I
Which
think Ori.
Ori as a whole
Yeah,
is, yeah, Unity. It's very surprising, and I think that Unity, if you learn it, you'll be in so much better shape to be able to do whatever you want to do because
hmm
everyone pretty much requires it.
yeah. That's what my teacher was saying. If you know how to use Unity, it's like a 75% boost to your application if you're applying for a video game developer.
Yeah,
Because they don't have to teach you anything.
yeah. Well, like I I learned VB and Java, right? Not even Visual Basic or C Sharp or any of those. Just regular Visual Basic .NET. And now, if I have to learn anything, or if I have to end up um, coding anything, it's very difficult because most of the stuff is foreign. I don't understand concepts, but not much more than that.
Yeah, that's kind of where I am. Like I can like understand for the most part what's going on with Java and stuff, but what I do mainly for my job is I use a lot of SQL.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But
So I'm decent.
do you know how to code in SQL?
I don't necessarily have to code per se, but like I don't know. I guess I'm coding. I'm not like really writing programs as far as like I'm coding procedures,
Yeah.
but I'm not the dev. You know what I mean? Like I'm the BA, so like I need to be able to
Read it.
read it and to pull stuff and to write some stuff. But then the devs do it and they like do like crazy stuff with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm getting better, like way better. So
Yeah. How have you guys been connecting with like family and stuff since everything's going on?
FaceTime.
FaceTiming?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, MJ's
Oh,
like,
you're at home, right?
Yeah.
well, what have you been doing with your fraternity brothers?
We've been having some Zoom calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys,
Are you going into the bathroom with the Zoom
What?
call? I said you going into the bathroom with the Zoom call?
No.
No, nobody's done that yet.
Nope.
that's weird. Like I know, like my wife, she's been teaching and stuff like that, and like there's been some questionable situations with what that these kids have been doing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like they have to actually like tell them, hey guys, you're not supposed to be doing that. That's not a good idea, and that's kind of weird when they have to go. You got to think about that for a moment.
Right.
It's like, oh great, that's fantastic. But yeah, like for us, we've been like. So we did Easter by having her parents, we invited her parents over, and they literally sat on the other side of a table outside, and we sat on the other side of the table just to talk to them for a little bit, for like a half hour, and then they went home. And then my wife ended up going over there to see them, and they literally like they sat in their cars like 6 feet apart, like sitting on their tailgates talking,
Yeah.
because like we want to try to keep communications open because they're not very tech savvy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then like my niece, like I want to see her more often. Like my brother and sister-in-law, I could talk to them on the phone, but like my niece, I like want to physically see. And the only way that I'm able to do that is by doing FaceTime, like you were doing.
Right.
And like sometimes our times kind of just don't coincide because my sister-in-law is now turned into a teacher essentially for her. So she's got her on a schedule and everything, like just like regular school and going through everything. So it's been a little difficult for them as a whole. Like what?
Yep. I know about it.
Yeah. Well, like how has it been going for you because of your kid?
I told you that's why I took off Friday because I
What?
was just like enough. Like
Oh no. Are they on spring break now, or
they were on spring break last week, but
oh,
like they're out for the year. They've already told them that they're out for the year.
oh, so they're done.
Yeah, they're just done.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And they still haven't like come up with like they haven't reported any type of real plan as to like how they're gonna learn. So I just signed up for education.com and I'm keeping going with what they were doing before. I mean,
Yeah.
what else can we do?
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I didn't realize that. Well, when does your school normally done?
May, June.
Okay, yeah, because
End of May, June.
yeah, because they go to usually the end of June here.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, they with my wife's school specifically, they have off this week
Okay.
and half of last week.
Mm-hmm.
So like when this whole situation kind of happened, they kind of transitioned into like the Friday before the whole day cut, they were like, guys, this is what you need to do. This is what you have to do with the computers. Here you go, blah, 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 blah. That Monday, all the teachers had one day to prep. And that Tuesday, they went into talking to their specific students. And then after that, they were just like, boom, right back into class schedule that Wednesday. And then they went like a full week, 2 weeks like that. And now they're on spring break, which is kind of nice because the amount of preparation that the teachers are doing for their kids is so much more. So I have to like applaud them and commend all the teachers and to trying to still teach kids with going through the computers because I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd want to like strangle somebody through the computer. I really would.
Out here, it seems like they did that for middle school and high school, but for the elementary, they didn't.
Oh.
So I don't know. Maybe they figured they'll be okay.
They'll be okay. Well, a lot of the states in the South, they're telling the kids because they don't have the infrastructure down there that they have to redo 12th grade. They have to redo another year of school. I
know they're pissed.
Yeah. How would you feel about that, MJ? If they're like your class semester is not going to count, you got to redo it.
No, I'm pissed.
I know.
Ours is pass fail.
Oh, that's how you guys do it? Just pass fail? Did they change that? Or has that always been pass fail?
At first, it was just regular, and then they just emailed us like 2 weeks ago saying it was going to be switched to pass fail.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yep.
Anything else that's new and exciting going on with either of you?
Watch Trolls.
Oh, was it the Trolls musical or something?
I mean, the movie is like a musical essentially, but they had it released directly into your house.
All right.
So it didn't release in theaters. You were able to just buy it at your house on release day through Vudu and Amazon.com.
Ooh.
Right. So we paid $20 to rent it for the weekend.
$20
to rent?
Rent it?
To rent for the weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, I was pretty happy about that.
I can tell.
I mean, it was a good movie. I tried to watch it a couple of times. I made her watch it like 3 times. But
we're getting our money's worth.
Yeah. But I'm complaining about it. And she's like, well, that's like the same price you would pay for us to go to the theater. And I'm like, shut up.
Stop trying to be rational.
Right? Trying to be pissed about this $20 here.
We actually we saw Onward on Disney Plus. That was really good.
Oh yeah, we saw it in the theater too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, my wife.
I to see every Disney movie.
My wife goes, listen, we're gonna watch Onward tonight. I'm like, okay. She's like, Chris Pratt is one of the voices. I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah, and like, Spider-Man is a little boy.
Yep. Was Tom Holland? Probably 2 of my favorite actors right now.
Yeah, see, and he did pretty good. Yeah, I thought he did pretty good.
Yeah, I thought they did really well for people that I don't think I've done any voice acting before.
Oh no, Chris Pratt has done voice acting.
Yes.
Yeah, and so has Tom Holland. The movie with Will Smith, the animated movie.
Oh, the
bird one. He was the little young scientist.
Oh.
And I think he did fine. Like, I don't think he was horrible, but people think he's horrible apparently. But I think people just don't like him. So.
Tom Holland?
Yeah.
Tom Holland, he single-handedly saved the Spider-Man franchise. Single-handedly.
He didn't do that. The writers and everybody else did that.
Well, yes, they did that. But when they did the merger, they said originally it's done, and Tom Holland apparently got on the phone with people and was like, "Listen, you're doing me dirty."
All right.
So.
Yeah, because he knows that movie would suck if Marvel wasn't helping him make the next one.
Yeah. What's up, Mostly Martine? How's it going, man? So yeah, but we ended up seeing Onward. My wife has been watching lots of Schitt's Creek.
Oh my god, I'm already done with it though. So, but I might watch the last season over because I didn't really pay too much attention.
Is it over?
Yes, it's over. No,
Oh.
this season coming up is going to be the last season. Sorry,
Oh.
think I'm right. But I've been
Oh.
watching Black Lightning, so I'm almost. I think I'm done with that for on Netflix.
How is it? It's good.
So I didn't like the first season as much, but I just talked to Mad Queen the other day, and she really liked the first season, which was hilarious. And I thought it got better, but she
Got
said she
better.
liked number one, didn't like two, but liked three. But three was by far the best season because like one of the characters becomes like basically the Phoenix type of character.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're like,
Have you seen? Are you up to date on like Arrow, Flash, the Arrowverse? No.
nope.
Yeah, I've been.
I haven't really watched any of the CW ones since Smallville, and this is probably like my first time getting back into like a DC uh, series.
I will. I will tell you that Arrow
Mm-hmm.
totally got me hooked, and
I
then
hear it was good.
it's really good. And then what I ended up doing was once I started watching Arrow, I then started watching everything else in succession as it came out. So then I was started to watch like because like what ends up happening is there's so many crossover episodes. So like you'll be like watching Arrow and it's like duh, and the next thing you know like the Flash is there and he's like hey
Mm-hmm.
thanks for helping me out over in Star City blah blah. I'm like what? And so then like I had to start watching Arrow and it's like Oliver went there because of a situation
Mm-hmm.
and that ends up like interweaving into the Arrowverse and
Mm-hmm.
then something ends up happening there when it ends up going into the next one and I was just like oh my god I was like this is crazy. I'm like
So
you
they
have
just
to
did that with Black Lightning.
yeah
So
so it's literally like everything will start interweaving left and right. So
yeah,
I started watching all of them together and I know that they started adding Black Lightning in and I haven't seen it yet. I have to kind of figure out where that is.
yeah,
So
I'm not
and
sure.
the crossover episodes, hands down are amazing.
I haven't seen
Hands
yeah.
down.
So like I kind of felt like I wanted to go because go and watch the last one. I guess it's like the multiverse type one
Yeah,
that they just had, right?
yeah. But it's there's so much build up and there's
Okay.
so much character development that happens way before that that I mean, if you want to watch it, by all means watch it, but it goes across all of the episode, all I think 6 different shows. Is it
Mm-hmm.
all the shows? Because it also hits Batgirl because they end up bringing that character into it.
The new Batgirl, right?
The new Batgirl, what's her name? Ruby Rose, I think it is. She's the
I'm
new
not sure.
Batgirl. So like her, they bring her in there. Black Lightning in. They bring the Arrow. They bring a Supergirl. They bring them all in, and it's supposed to be so good. And I still have to watch it. I'm so behind on it, but because there's so much to watch. I
Yeah,
haven't
I'll
watched so
probably end
much
up
anime.
just watching that.
Do it.
I watched what's the name too? What's it show? I mean that movie Harley Quinn or Birds of Prey.
How was it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean Harley Quinn is one of my favorite characters from DC, and I think that Margot Robbie really plays her well.
Yes. Yes. She does a fantastic Harley Quinn. Yo, what's up, Cogman? Thanks for stopping and saying what's up. You like the setup? It's nice and clean.
All
Maybe
right.
it'll make your life a little easier in the future. We'll talk later. So yeah. So Zoom. What was I gonna say? Cog totally and completely got my train of thought out of whack. Oh, Birds of Prey. Did you ever see the original Birds of Prey, the TV show?
No, but you know what's funny is that like I'm turning my kid into such a nerd that I got her to watch the director's credits. You know, the director version where they like, talk about the movie as we're watching the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we're watching it and they're like, going back to the original comic and stuff like that, showing you scenes and stuff from it to like show you where they took to do the movie. So that was pretty cool.
That's really cool. Yeah, because the whole original TV show, I thought it was, It was
Mm-hmm.
alright. It wasn't great. It's an amazing concept, but it was like, meh. You know, they could do so much more, and that's why I want to see Birds of Prey. I think I'm gonna have to buy a whole bunch of movies and just binge watch some movies because like I think Netflix right now for me I just want to shoot myself. Like
Yeah.
it's like there's only so much Netflix and only so much Hulu I can watch because we're like almost out of everything. Like we're
Yep.
almost caught up on everything.
Yeah. They need to like Netflix needs to put out a movie. Like
Yeah.
because all they have is series right now, and it's just like, okay, like I'm done with this. Although, did you see that they did put out that movie, Coffee and Kareem?
No.
Okay, I think it's Coffee and Kareem. Hold on.
What about you, MJ? Have you been able to watch some TV at all?
I haven't been really watching too much of anything. Just YouTube.
Just
And
YouTube.
playing games. That's it. Yep.
Just game.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so look it up. Coffee and Kareem.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about it.
I mean, I am, but you need to see what I'm talking about first, and then I'll tell you.
Oh my God, is this?
Yeah, so it's Ed Helms, Taraji P. Henson, and whoever this little kid is. And basically, they're a couple or a starting off couple,
Yeah.
and the son like hates him and tries to get him got by gangsters, basically.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
All right, that actually does sound funny.
So it's pretty hilarious, and he curses. The little kid curses like crazy.
You know what we should do? We should end up.
Doing a watch party?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
I'm down. It's funny. I gotta watch it again. It's pretty hilarious.
We'll do it. We'll have to do a watch party and throw it up.
Okay.
Look who stopped in. King David decided to stop in. He says it's cool, a buddy cop type of film. That's cool. We're gonna have to do a watch party.
Yeah, it's funny.
We'll have to set something up and do it. That is a good plan. That is a good plan. So anyhow, I just wanted to catch up with you guys because it's been a day and a half, and everyone's been stuck inside and driving ourselves crazy. And I know L's like me, working probably looking at four walls and from home. So
Things me proud of me. I've been playing a lot of Game Pass.
oh really? What have you been playing in Game Pass?
A little bit of The Witcher and a little bit of Journey to the Savage Planet.
Which is that one?
That's by that studio that Stadia just acquired.
It's kind of like a Fallout type of game. Sort of. I don't know.
Kind of like Fallout?
Yeah.
Interesting. That looks pretty cool.
I meant to say I finished Gears 5 too, finally.
Mm-hmm. Gears is good.
The question is, did you finish it before or after COG? Because you only finished it
I just finished it like last week.
Oh, then you finished it after COG.
Yeah.
Because like he literally was like, I tried to do it, but I couldn't do it. I had to have my friends help me.
Well, it wasn't really like I needed help. I just needed
time.
I needed a friend to play with. Like I didn't want to play with by myself. So
yeah.
So I did it with Sharice, and we got it done pretty quickly.
Nice.
And have you played it to the end?
I haven't played it. I haven't played Gears at all. I have to start downloading and start playing more games. It's just I have to figure out a way to get more time to play, or I should say, more diverse games
exactly.
for my time.
Look what King said in the chat.
I'm not frauding.
Yeah,
I'm telling you the truth.
If I have time to play, you should have time to play.
I know. I try to what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to build my streaming community. So I've been kind of focusing solely on, believe it or not, Warcraft and Escape from Tarkov. And since I've gotten my internet connection fixed, I've actually seen a substantial growth, like an upward. Like if you look at my actual chart, it's actually going up. So it's almost like I don't want to what's it called? I don't want to stop it because I don't want to like stunt it again. Because like before it like kind of like plateaued because it. You know how it is when you're streaming. You don't want to be playing, and then all of a sudden, the internet like your internet dies.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody wants to watch that. So like I ended up I'll be getting days where I'd be getting full streams, no problem. Great. Next day I would be good for 15 minutes or die, come back up. Be good for 15 minutes, die, come back up. And nobody wants to see that. And King, I have actually, believe it or not played the Division that much. I think I've played the Division maybe 3 times. I maybe played like 8 hours maybe of Division in the past month, which for me is actually not that much. So, believe me, I haven't been playing the Division. Oh, and Journey, you can play, it's multiplayer? Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's co-op.
King wants to know what headset is that, Bill, L?
Astros.
The Astros?
A40s. My little Meeseeks guys on the side.
Are those the A40s?
Yes, the A40s.
How
A50s. The only reason why I don't have the A50s is because, like, I have my whole setup here and stuff, and I was having problems with the 2.4 bandwidth that it's typically on.
The wireless.
So yeah, the wireless, they run off of 2.4 or something like that. I think it's 2.4 or it's the Bluetooth. But basically, I have too much stuff going on here, so the signal always messes up. So once I got the A40s and plugged them directly into my PC, I haven't had an issue.
Oh.
I've also been playing a lot of Borderlands. I beat every DLC and every 1, 2, and 3.
L is not a fan of the Borderlands, clearly.
What? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it. I played it and I was just like, this is dumb.
So I played and completed the first Borderlands, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when we came back from PAX, right before Borderlands 3 came out, not this year, the year before, with MJ, when he was there with us, they gave us all the DLC, everything for Borderlands. And I started playing it. I was like, let's do it. And then I just found myself doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, falling asleep. I was like, I need some more action.
You should do the D&D DLC for Tiny Tina's Attack on Dragon Keep and Borderlands 2. That's the best one. You're a D&D guy, right?
I am a D&D guy. I was just like, oh man, my D&D crew, actually, we had to put everything on hold for a couple of weeks because of everything going on too. Because it was like we got to kind of get ourselves together mentally and physically to be able to start doing D&D again. Because some of the people in the group they have personal situations that kind of got thrown in. So we were like, oh, we gotta wait. We're gonna have to wait for that.
Also been playing Animal Crossing.
I've been playing that. He hates that.
Do 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 do.
Tom Nook is a crook.
I always post the little
He is.
The little pictures whenever you tweet out, and you get really mad.
Listen, you can tweet and tag me. King, thanks, man, for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Have a good night. Enjoy your day at work. And yes, mostly Martinez has been he's been in my channel and he sees me playing Tarkov because that game is so good. It's so good. The adrenaline rush. A lot of the Twitch streamers for Tarkov have started wearing heart monitors, so you can actually see what happens when they start playing, because the adrenaline rush you get when you're playing is unlike any other.
Night King.
Unlike any other. Like, my heartbeat goes so fast. When I hear gunshots, you'll actually see me duck. Like, I'm really going to get hit by bullets from a video game. It's intense. It's crazy. It's really nuts. But going back to Animal Crossing, I've been watching people play Animal Crossing. It looks really cool. It looks fun. It's just I don't understand. I don't understand it. I
mean, did you ever play like The Sims or anything like that?
I played The Sims, yeah. Is it kind of like The Sims?
Kind of.
Kind of.
You should give it a try.
I
Are
mean,
you
there's
gonna
like
buy my Switch?
No, I
Right?
don't have the funds.
like you buy a Switch and I'll buy the game. How about that?
Oh my god.
Oh wait, no, it's impossible to find one right now.
Yeah, I heard there's shortages. Did you hear? Did you listen to my podcast? We talked about Cooking Mama.
No.
So they came out with Cooking Mama, right? And I guess like within a week they had to pull it off the shelves and take it off of the eShop because basically they've determined first it was a rumor that they were mining Bitcoin and it was overheating your Switch. But then they determined that it wasn't that it was that they're mining Bitcoin. The code was just really crappy. And the people who own the IP knew the code was crappy and said, don't put it out. But the publisher still put it out. So now the people who own the IP are suing this publisher. And Nintendo just took it off. So
Whoa.
can't find it anywhere anymore.
Whoa.
So if you go to Amazon, you'll see it like it'll say being sold by these retailers or these sellers.
How
And
much?
it's just people selling it for like $65.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're selling it for more. But apparently it might overheat your
Switch.
so why even chance it? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Crazy, right?
That is intense.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
And I was gonna buy it too because it's Cooking Mama, so I was gonna get it for my kid.
I will tell you that is the first game that I played with my niece.
Yep.
I threw it in with the Wii. I was like, you gotta put the controller like this and you gotta spin it around for the whisk. She's like, okay.
Right? Yep. Same.
Yeah.
One of the first games I played with her.
Yeah. It's fantastic. I love it. But anyhow, do you have any other news?
Nope.
No? I guess we'll do our outros, I guess. So MJ, you wanna start us off?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at BeattyMJ. You can find me on Twitch at MJ's a Boss. I'll be live tonight at 11. The Psycho playing some Far Cry Primal. And then my Snapchat is Beat101. And yeah.
Oh, I had one question for you. Do you have a TikTok?
No.
Why don't you have a TikTok?
I don't know.
Did you guys see Tiger King?
I heard
No.
hearing about it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
Never mind. I was gonna send you a video, but never mind. It might not make sense to you.
Okay. My wife is addicted to TikTok videos now.
Yeah.
So every time I see a TikTok video, I think of you. Because I figured that one of these days I'm going to roll through TikTok and see a video of you.
Oh,
Doing
no.
something ridiculous.
No.
No? Okay. Elle, where can we find you?
LBoogie0208 on Twitter and everything else. You can find me on Mixer Tuesday through Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. until I feel like getting off.
Excellent. Awesome. Amazing. So, and you guys know me. It is Snaldo. That is SNALYDO on all channels and everything. That is on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, pretty much. That's it. That's pretty much everything. And Discord. If you're looking for me on Discord, I'm there under the ILP Discord if you ever need me for anything. So I will just say thanks, guys, for coming on, stopping in, saying hello, hanging out for a little bit. I know that we're all kind of trying to get our grooves back on. We'll get the schedule back. We already have some amazing guests scheduled. So I've actually spoke to the guys from Wicked Good Games, and we're going to do a little expose, if you will, on them. We're going to have each of them on once per week, and then we're going to have all of them together on the last episode. So it's going to be a couple of weeks of the guys, and they are hilarious. If you guys listen to their podcast, it is funny as heck, and we're going to be having those guys starting next week. Go check out the Iron Lords podcast. They are, another part of our channel here. If you guys
And
know
Lords
us,
of Gaming.
and lordsofgaming.com, lordsofgaming.net. I'm sorry. Go check us out for all of our news articles there. We have some great articles that have been set
Games
up.
of Gold is the best articles out there. You better be careful.
See what this guy's doing? Guy's doing? It's just plugging his own stuff.
You're pointing that L on my screen. I don't know what you're doing.
This guy. Yeah.
For me, you're pointing that L.
I'll just point this way. Oh, that's because it looks different?
Yeah.
But on the channel, it's that way. L's down here for me.
Oh.
So, this is gonna be fun. It looks like you're holding us up. Looks like you're like bench pressing us both, L, when you do this.
Okay. Like that? Is it working?
No,
Yeah.
you gotta put your hands closer together.
This way?
Closer together. Closer together.
No.
No,
Maybe.
no. we're gonna have to mess around with that stuff. But anyway, so then yes, and then if you guys have any questions or anything, if you want to ask us, you can always email us at roundtablestreamteam@gmail.com. Our Twitter is tablestream. Go ahead and follow us there so you can see when things are going to be going on, who's new, what's going to happen, when we get new stuff coming on. Addict, what is going on, buddy? How you doing? Nice seeing you stop by. Greatly appreciate your support. Appreciate you. And we're gonna have this all converted over to our podcast platforms. You know, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that fun stuff. TuneIn, Google Podcasts, all those fun things. And like I said, remember, go check out Ironless Podcast on Sundays. And before we go, Elle, what about your podcast?
Yep, you can find me on Saturday mornings at 12 Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on Grown Woman Gaming Channel on YouTube. They have a podcast.
Go check those ladies out. They are great. They're funny and they are brilliant, and they will really enlighten you guys. So you get the ladies on Saturday, and you get the guys of the ILP team on Sunday. So you get both. Amazing podcasts in a row, and once again, thank you everybody for hanging out. And I'm happy that this kind of worked pretty good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Worked out really nicely. So remember, everyone, dream big and keep gaming, and we will see everyone next week. Thanks again, everyone. Have a good one. Bye, everyone. Wrong mouse.
Wrong mouse.
Wrong mouse.